In this class, we have two private variables, name and age. And for each one of them, we have got the setter and getter methods. But in real-time applications, we will have n number of private variables like this. And for each one of them, we have to write the get and set methods. This will clutter the code, and also it becomes difficult to read and maintain the code. And this is where the Lombok library can be used. Lombok is a Java library that helps to reduce the boilerplate coding by automatically generating common methods like getters, setters, constructors, equals, hash code, toString, and many other methods like this during the compilation. It is widely used to make the code cleaner and more concise. In this lecture, we will see how to download the Lombok library, add it to the class path of our project, and make use of it, and reduce the boilerplate coding in our program. So from the browser, search for download Lombok library, and we will get this project Lombok and the download link. Just click this and we will get the download link. Just click it and it will get downloaded. And it is downloaded and we have it in the downloads folder. The next step is to add this Lombok jar to the class path of our project. So let's select the project, right click and click this properties menu. In the pop-up that comes up, select the Java build path, and this will open here the module path and the class path. So select the class path option and click this add external jars button. Go to your downloads folder and select the lombok.jar which we have downloaded. Click open and then click apply and close. Now here we got a referenced libraries folder, and under that we have this lombok.jar. This ensures that this lombok.jar is added to the class path of our project. By annotating a class with Lombok's annotations, we can avoid manually writing getter and setter methods. Lombok automatically generates these methods at compile time, making the code less cluttered. And that's it. We are good to go. Now we will use the Lombok annotations to get rid of this getter and setter methods. So on top of this class declaration, we will say @getter and same way @setter. So we will import these two annotations, lombok.getter and lombok.setter. And since we have these annotations defined here, we don't need to have any of these set and get methods. We will remove all of them. And that's it. Now we have just a class declaration and the private variables. By annotating a class with Lombok's annotations, we can avoid manually writing getter and setter methods. Lombok automatically generates these methods at compile time, making the code less cluttered. The getter annotation generates the getName and getAge methods. Same way, the setter annotation generates the setName and setAge methods. As we could see now, the code is cleaner and requires no boilerplate for getters and setters. It is not just the getter and setter annotations alone. Lombok provides so many other useful annotations like the toString annotation, equals and hash code, required args constructor, no args constructor, data, and many more. We will be using them as and when we come across those topics. There are several advantages we can get by using the Lombok annotations. It reduces your boilerplate coding, eliminates the repetitive code for common methods like getters, setters, constructors, etc. Lombok annotations improves readability. It reduces the cluttering of code and makes your code cleaner and easier to read. It also makes it easier for maintaining the code. And Lombok annotations reduces the development time. It also reduces the effort required to write and maintain boilerplate code. The developers can now concentrate on the business logic rather than writing the boilerplate codings like get and set methods.